Sheila Fox here with Notable Healing. Welcome. Wow, here we are on podcast 4. My heartfelt desire to share practices of self-healing and wellness with therapeutic sound has come to fruition. Whether this is podcast 4 or 1 for you, my wish is that you feel a sense of ease and calm as we literally move through this melodious, mindful toolbox. The sound healing instruments that accompany the body and breath practices we will do create an energy that opens you to the healer inside yourself. Let the sounds, the vibrations of the tones in by deeply listening, breathing, and opening your ears, skin, and whole being to receive them. Breathe them in now. The chimes and tuning forks you hear are from the Acutonics sound system and are made with precision based on revolutionary scientist Johannes Kepler and his mathematical calculations of orbital frequencies, known as the music of the spheres, and from NASA listening devices. These planetary harmonies give us access to heavenly vibrations. And offer us a pathway to our wholeness and divine nature. Regularly using the practices you learn here gives you a treasure trove of physical and emotional support that increases your resiliency and improves your overall health. Not to mention feeling more calm, happiness, and the ability to spread love around. So breathe in a nice long breath. Always a great place to start. And exhale it out. Notice now how you feel. Your body, emotions, energy. Practice number 1. A metta, very short, 1-minute meditation that I find helpful for connecting me with my heart center. As you continue to inhale and exhale, say to yourself, I am, and then your name 3 times. So I'll breathe in and say to myself, I am, and then I breathe out my name, Sheila. And I do this 3 times, noticing what feelings arise, be they physical or emotional or energetic. Okay, so saying to self, I am, and then your name. Begin. And continuing to notice feelings, drop your name and just say, I am 3 times, breathing in I, exhaling am. Okay, here we go. And now just say I, breathing in, I, exhaling out 3 times. What did you notice? And how did that feel? Practice number 2, shaking it out. Simply shaking the body is a great way to regulate the nervous system, dispelling stress and anxiety, depression or trauma. It helps to increase immune function, circulation, and calm. So you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. If standing, you may want to have a chair close by to help with balance. If lying down, I suggest a yoga mat or something similar on the floor. And if sitting, sit at the edge of the chair. We will shake for about 25 seconds in intervals with the starting and stopping of a little klezmer clarinet music, and rest in between as we move through the entire body. So let's start with a breath in and out. Continue breathing. We'll begin with the right arm. If lying down, raise your arm above you at chest level. Ready? Let's do it. Shaking it gently. Be mindful of any joint restrictions. Shake it. A floppy wrist, and hand, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. And rest it down and notice the effects. The right arm compared to the left. Now raise the left arm in the same way. Gently shaken. Floppy wrist and hand, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Shake, shake, shake. And rest it down. Notice. And now let's shake the right leg. If standing, have chair beside you for balance if needed. If sitting, engage your stomach muscles and then lift your leg out in front of you as high as feels comfortable. And if lying down, bring your right knee into your chest and then raise the whole leg up to about a 90-ish degree angle. Knee can be bent to your comfort. And here we go. Shake, shake, shake. However feels good to you. Foot, ankle, knee, thigh, hip. And relax leg down. And notice the two sides and their difference. And now the left leg, same thing. Here we go. Shaking out. Foot, ankle, knee, thigh, hip. Rest down and feel the effects. Now we will shake the whole body, moving any which way that feels good. If lying down, engage your stomach muscles and then bring both knees to chest and then raise your arms and your legs together. Ready? And shake, shake, shake. Shake it all about. Whole body shaking. And relax. Feel the sensations, pulsations, rivers of energy flowing through you. This is a great way to start or end the day. A little more vigorous in the morning and more gentle in the evening. And for more on this fabulous exercise, check out the link in the show notes. I really enjoyed the years I was teaching mindfulness to children. The teachers and students at the schools were so grateful. Managing emotions was at the top of their needs list. I wish I had learned early that emotions are simply waves of energy that come and go, and about the amygdala in the brain and how it enlarges when we feel stressed out, and then it shoots out this stress hormone called cortisol. That can make you feel kind of bonkers sometimes. Who knew that simply holding a finger while breathing in and out could restore a sense of calm and ease? Practice number 3, finger holds to manage emotions. Finger holds can bring emotional and physical release and healing. Stemming from Indonesian culture, this is a great exercise for both children and adults. Easy and quite effective, finger holds are useful when challenging situations arise. They're good at nap time and great for letting go at the end of the day right before sleep. My favorite time to do them in bed. Yeah. Each finger connects to a meridian that channels energy to a corresponding organ system. The flow of energy can become blocked. After holding a finger for a minute or so, you'll feel a pulsing or a throbbing. Then you let go of the finger, pointing it down. The meridian is draining. The energy is rebalancing and the emotion is passing, coming and going. Some people find placing their hands on the earth afterwards discharges the energy as well. It feels nice. It's quite grounding. So let's begin by settling in. Get comfortable, either sitting or lying down. Take a breath and hold on to your thumb by wrapping the opposite hand around it, the opposite fingers around your thumb. Either hand is fine. The thumb holds tears, grief, emotional pain, overwhelm. It's interesting that young ones find comfort in sucking their thumbs, huh? Bring to mind any sadness or emotional pain you might carry. Breathe in and exhale out the sorrow, the overwhelm, a couple of times. And breathe in to fill yourself up with a peaceful feeling, comfort. Hold your thumb until you feel pulsing of energy. And let your thumb go, shaking out the energy towards the earth to compost and transform. Feel the effects and allow breath to flow in and out of your whole being. Now, hold the index finger, the first finger next to the thumb, wrapping your opposite hand around it, your fingers. This finger corresponds to fear and or panic. Fear can be helpful when danger is near, and it can also continue on past the danger and create this fight or flight feeling or a victim mentality. Using the index finger is helpful in learning to work with fear. So breathing in deeply, and just for this moment acknowledge any strong or disturbing feelings or feelings of panic, any fear. And breathe out slowly, feeling those feelings drain out your finger. Draining out, letting them go. Releasing the past feelings or problems. Breathe in and out a few times. And now, breathing in a sense of calm, strength, healing. Holding the finger until you feel a pulsation of energy. Release your finger and shake off the energy into earth to compost and transform. Notice any effects. And allow breath to flow in and out, filling your whole being. You might want to try different pressures holding your finger. If you're not feeling the pulsations and maybe you're holding it too tight, sometimes easing your pressure up helps the energy flow through more and you'll feel that. Now let's hold on to the middle finger. Can you guess what emotions we'll be working with here? Anger is natural and normal. When it is repressed or denied, we can get resentful, passive-aggressive, develop tension and illness. It can also lead to violence or rage. Learning to hold the finger instead of giving the finger is productive and creative. As you continue holding your middle finger and breathing, allow any anger or rage or resentment to surface, just for this moment. And as you exhale, let it drain out. Breathe in compassion, creativity, life force, energy. Breathing out slowly, releasing feelings from problems of the past. A couple more times, noticing the coming and going of sensations and emotions, pulsations. And let your finger go, shaking the energy out towards the earth to compost and transform. Feel the effects and allow breath to flow in and out of your whole being. Next, hold third finger, ring finger. Do you fumble around with a ring or your ring finger when you feel anxious or nervous? This finger can help to ease mind chitter-chatter, worry, and anxiety. Breathe in deeply and bring to mind, feel any worry, anxiety, or habitual thoughts you play over and over in your mind. And breathing out slowly, feeling it all draining out your finger. Releasing, letting go. Breathe in trust, a sense of gentleness, spontaneity, a deep sense of peace in the midst of it all. Continuing a few more times. Feeling the pulsing of energy. Release your finger and shake off the energy into earth to compost and transform. Feel the effects. And allow breath to flow in and out, filling your whole being. And now holding on to your smallest finger, your pinky. Sometimes we feel low self-esteem or unworthy. And when we identify with this over time, it becomes a way that we get attention or others' concern. Holding the small finger helps to let go of a feeling of being a victim, and it helps us to take control by recognizing our own power and appreciating oneself. So acknowledging now any messages like, there's something wrong with me. That's a biggie, huh? Or self-condemnation, any ego imbalances you might be aware of. Breathe deeply. Exhaling and letting go of insecurity and unworthiness a few times. Breathe in a sense of gratitude and appreciation for life. Appreciation for Earth, all of nature. Feel life's energy pulsing through you. Let your finger go. Feel the effects. Allow breath in and out as it fills your whole being. The beauty of this exercise is that it's so easy and convenient. Holding a finger in the middle of any anxiety that arises in the day, holding your thumb if a wave of sadness or overwhelm should occur. Be sure to check out the show notes so you can review the finger holds, and do share them. Kids take right to the finger holds. So in past podcasts, I've talked about taking in time for reflection, a slowing down and appreciating just being. I consider the finger holds practice a very accessible yin practice for young and old. We are born with the pure sense of just being. When we're babies, we feel a physical sensation or emotion and have a natural response, whether it be through crying or laughing, being curious, or vocally expressing a tone. We forget this natural state through the conditioning we receive from family and friends, society. So getting reacquainted with our emotions and being aware of the physical sensations they produce in our bodies, that is key to managing stress or negative behaviors or habits. And the good news is that we can reconnect to that pure sense of being like a baby. We're wired for this. We just forgot. The song I chose to share is from one of my favorite children's collections, Free to Be You and Me. It states so simply and clearly what we as adults have forgotten. It's All Right to Cry, written back in 1972 by Carol Hall, almost 50 years ago, is as relevant today as ever, maybe even more so. I hope you enjoy this.
Crying gets the sand out of you. It's all right to cry. It might make you feel better. Raindrops from your eyes, washing all the mad out of you. Raindrops from your eyes. It might make you feel better. It's all right to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change. Sad and grumpy, down in the dumpy, snuggly, huggly, mean and ugly, sloppy, slappy, hoppy, happy, change and change and change. It's all right to know feelings come and feelings go. It's all right to cry. It might make you feel better. It's all right.
When is the last time you cried? When I allow time, yin, reflection time, to feel grief or sadness, tears do come. Sometimes I even have a good cry, and afterwards I feel lighter, more free. There are times having another person present to listen or to inquire helps tears to come. I like using iRest, a form of inquiry that puts me in touch with emotions. If you need assistance with letting go of grief or anger, or have a physical or emotional issue that's causing you stress or suffering, I offer something called an iRest Dyad Inquiry. It's an excellent yin practice that allows time for tuning in. Check it out on my website, notablehealing.com. And to support what we've done today, click on the recordings page. Visit the YouTube channel, Notable Healing, Sheila Fox. Write to me with any comments or questions at notablehealing@gmail.com. Thanks to Capacitar International for the finger holds practice. For more info on Accutonics, go to accutonics.com. Accutonics is spelled ACUTONICS. And a big thank you to Audivita Studios and audio engineer Brandon Bethencourt. Thanks so much for joining me. And a favorite Yiddish saying, Abi gesund, kann man glücklich sein. If you have your health, you can be happy.
A 1, 2, a 1 and 2 and. A bissel Sonne, a bissel Regen, ruhig auf dem Kopf zu legen. Wie gesund kann man glücklich sein.